Son just wanted a cup of yogurt, but I snatched it away from him. I told him never to touch anything I've eaten. He looked so hurt, almost in tears, but I had my reasons. I was actually protecting him. I'm just an ordinary worker. I clean windows for a living, barely getting by. My son and I only had each other. My only wish was to raise him into adulthood. Then the news came out of nowhere. It shattered everything. I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. The news nearly broke me. My son would have no one if I was gone. I decided to do one thing for him before I died. I asked the community center to find a family to adopt him. Soon, a wealthy couple showed up. After talking, I could tell they really liked my son. Their eyes were full of love for him. Just when I was ready to trust him with my boy, the husband mentioned they already had a son. I turned them down immediately. I was afraid my son would be treated differently. Looking at my little boy, my heart was heavy with pain. My condition was getting worse. Even drinking water became a struggle. For my son's future, I pushed through the pain to earn more money, but the pain nearly made me pass out. I had to take a break. My boss thought I was slacking off. He cut my pay in half. Then he fired me. Back home, I thought about how I was dying anyway. There was no reason to put up with that anymore. I bought a few boxes of rotten eggs and threw them all over the rich guy's windows. His car didn't escape either. It felt a little better finally. In the days that followed, I spent every moment with my son. Seeing the smile on his face made me wish I could freeze time right there. My son found a dead bug. He asked me why it wasn't moving. I hesitated, then told him the bug was dead. I explained to him what death meant. The pain never stopped tormenting me. My son noticed something was wrong. He poured me a glass of water and brought it over. He thought it would make me better. I took my son to meet the second family. They were a couple of teachers, gentle and refined in every way. They could tell I was interested. They quickly promised to take good care of my son. The best education, loving home to grow up in, but my son's eyes were fixed on a teddy bear nearby. The husband understood and handed it to him right away. This couple seemed to really love kids. I was satisfied and ready to leave, but the wife stopped me. She didn't want my son to take the toy. Disappointment filled my heart. A family this stingy. They would never give my son a better life. My son asked me what adoption meant. I explained to him. He said I was giving him a what? Back home? He threw a tantrum. I couldn't bear to tell him the truth, so I bought a little cake to ease my guilt. My son put 33 candles on the cake. He remembered I was 33 this year. Then he added one more. He hoped I would still be around next year. As the days passed, my body grew weaker. I couldn't even walk in a straight line. I knew my time was running out, so I sold my beloved car to spend every last happy day with my son. I took him on bumper cars, the merry-go-round, the swings. We ate sweet cotton candy together. I wanted to make it up to him as much as I could. I hoped that after I was gone, my son would have a beautiful childhood to remember. The community center found another family, a single woman. She couldn't have children of her own. Her biggest wish was to adopt a child. My rival gave her hope, but I worried whether my son could accept her. He had been with me his whole life, never close to anyone else, but I knew she might be the only one I could trust. Back home, I made a time capsule for my son. I even put in a 35th candle. I wanted so badly to watch him grow up, but what others take for granted. It was just a dream I could never have. My son seemed to sense something. He couldn't sleep all night. On the way, I thought long and hard. Finally, I made up my mind and brought my son to meet the woman. I forced a smile and said goodbye. Even though my heart was full of longing, there was nothing else I could do. My son just wanted a cup of yogurt, but I snatched